Hi guys, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today I was playing around with some distress inks, some index cards that I got at the dollar store. Let's see, some paper, torn paper of music paper. Let's go over what you'll need. And some torn book sheet papers. So those are things. And then you're going to want to use your Scotch permanent glue stick. Along with that, I'm choosing to use some distress inks. Let's see, what do I have here? Can you see this? Let me stand up. Yeah, so these are the ones that I'm going to use. I'm also going to use a spray bottle, and later on some black acrylic ink. And then on the back, I use coffee dyed paper and I sewed them. So I think these things are adorable. They're great. You know, you can turn them into tabs if you want, but I'm going to leave them just like this because I really like them. You can make them even as pockets, but I'm going to keep them as little writing tabs. And how cute are they? I mean, they are really nice. So I'm going to do only 6 with you guys, ladies and gents, and you know, you can use colors of your choice, but this is how they came out and I really like them a lot. So let's get started. The other thing that I did, and now all the professional artists out there are going to laugh, but let me tell you something, it works. So get out yourself a trusty old Pyrex pan, and you're going to use that to apply your ink and water. So let's get started. I'm going to move my inks over to the side, and you want to know something? I don't remember exactly how I did this. Let's just see how it goes. So I'm going to pick of my colors. Which one will I start with? I think I'm going to start with orange, only because I like it. Actually painted my whole condo orange, and I love it. It looks really cool, especially with all the pictures and stuff on there. Some of them are old paintings that I did, and I need to get back into painting someday. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do, I put down my ink, I sprayed it with water. Now I'm going to spritz my paper, and it's going to give it a nice look. Okay, so we want to get the edges, and then we're going to let that dry on the side. I don't have a lot of room, so let me move some stuff over. Before, when I was doing this, I was running into the dining room, but now I'm going to do it while I'm on the phone, rather on the, yeah, I am on the phone actually recording. So here, this one came out like that. We're only going to do 6 because I am worried about the time that I have on my phone. Okay, so we got, looks like, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to spritz it. That's why that came out like that. You see the difference when you spritz it and then when you don't? You want to try and get all those edges. And this is a lot of fun. This is kind of stuff that I really like, working with paint and ink like this. This is like right up my alley. I love it. Okay, so that was 3. We're on to 4. And I'm not worried about the lines on the cards. Oh, I forgot to spritz it again. There we go. Pay attention, Linda. Pay attention. So, yeah, I'm not worried about the lines on the other side, because what I'm going to do, because the index cards are kind of flimsy, I'm going to back this all with coffee dyed paper. Okay, here we go. That looks really cool. I love the orange in the background. So that was 2, 4, 5. One more, folks. Here we go. And it's getting lighter, but we're using up the ink. This is great ink. Oh my goodness, what did I do? I had 2 cards. Okay, that's okay. Okay, so now you can see it's getting lighter. And we're going to have to clean our table, our expensive Pyrex. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that. And the other thing, excuse me, that I heard that you can do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 6. You can also get a piece of tile, smooth flat tile, and use that. And I don't have any smooth flat tiles, so I said, what am I going to do? Pyrex. And it works. Okay, what color do I want to do next? I think I'm going to do this Savage Patina. And we're going to squirt her. And we're going to rub her here. Cover her up. Oh, get the same index card. I was almost going to get a new card. Okay, wet the card again. Spritz it a little. Let's see, how does that look? That looks awesome. I love it. Really nice. Let's get all the edges. Why isn't that getting color? Look at how pretty that looks. Okay. You know what? I think I need a little bit more ink. Excuse me. I hate when I start coughing. Always worried. You know, my dad died of lung cancer. Not that I should make you guys feel bad or anything, but you know, when you start coughing, you worry. Okay, so look at that. Gorgeous. And that's only 2 colors. Okay, this one came out really light. We're going to wet this again. Let's see what happens. Woo! We didn't want that to happen. Okay, this is coming out really light. Okay. Different types. And we're going to wet this again. Maybe I'm wetting it too much. That could be. That could very well be. But you know what? I like it. It's different. Each one. Okay, let's try without wetting it. Nope. We need more. Wait, this color's getting used up. You know what? I'm going to wipe this off because I don't want the other colors, whoa, to ruin my ink. You know, they kind of bleed into each other. I don't want that. Okay, here we go. A totally different look. How cool is that? And I wonder why the edge isn't getting anything. That's very strange. Okay, here we go. Okay, gorgeous. My daughter, I am so proud of her. When she was in high school, she got selected to show her work. And I have some of her paintings hanging up in my condo. Look at that. Gorgeous. And fun to do. That's the whole idea of all this. It's so much fun. Okay, you know what? We're going to add just a little bit more of the Savage Patina. There we go. Yes, life is so different now. Very peaceful and calm. I feel like a totally different person. Nice. Okay, so we did all 6, and you know what? I'm going to go over this one again because it's kind of light and I have extra ink. I don't want to lose it. So here we go. And away we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to spritz this and we're going to sop up the rest. And then we're going to add, you know what? I'm going to add festive berries. Here we go, festive berries. slap you on the table. Add a little water. And here we go. Okay, it looks like this. Let's see if we like it. Ooh, no, that's way too much. Ooh. Wow. Okay, that's a little bit more than I wanted. I don't know if I like this. I don't want it to be heavy. That is like way too heavy. Okay. Yeah, I like it when it just, actually that's not bad. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna go crazy. So I'm gonna just do this, that. Yeah, that didn't. Okay, there we go. Different. I'm gonna let that dry. Kind of heavy, guys. I have to say I put too much of this on here. But you know what? We might do something else. Okay, cool. I like it. It's very artsy, crafty. Really like it. That is cool. Different look. Okay. Before. Everything is an experiment. And we notice it looks different as you get less ink. Okay, that's that one. All right, now we're going to wipe this clean, and I think I'm going to just put a little, let's see, let's try a little bit of the ground espresso. Okay, I think that's drying up on me. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, okay, not bad. Kind of wild. Let's do this. Okay, different. It does add more character. It really does. Like this one and this one. I like it more with the darker. That's just my opinion. You guys, I mean, do whatever feels good to you. This is not a one-way type of thing. This is just something I found very interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And then you could look at it and say, oh wow, you know what, I got an idea about something else, and maybe it inspired you. I have to do more of videos on coloring paper because I have some great ideas, and they're fun. You know, along with coffee dyeing paper. I mean, it's endless what we can do. Okay, so we colored all those index cards. The next thing that I need to do is take out the blow dryer and blow dry these, because otherwise we'll be waiting till tomorrow. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the next thing I'm going to do is I have this. Am I in? Oh, I gotta stand up to see. Okay, I have this stamp. I actually got it for $3 at the thrift store. So remember the thrift store. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these cards out near each other so that when I stamp, the stamp goes on one and also partially on the other. So I'll put 4 out at a time. Oh, let me point something out. This card looks a lot different than those because I forgot to put down the brown and the red on this one. So what I did while when I went into the other room and everything was still wet, I just went around and kind of touched things. So I only picked up on the brown. So that's why that one looks different. Okay, so now I have my really pretty stamp, and you can pick any stamp you want, or you don't have to do this. I am stamping. It just gives it a little bit more texture. And I'm gonna, there we go. Oh, that came out nice. It came out really nice. Okay, we're gonna do this one this way. I'm gonna press down. And we got that. How nice is that? That is cool. Really cool. Okay, so let's put, that was 4, 5, looks like I made 7. Okay, here we go. Bring them close to each other. And you know what? I'll turn this one that way. That is a little too red for me. But, okay, let's do this. See how that comes out. Oh, I got injured today at the paper outpost. I got attacked. Okay, here we go. By a very sharp blade, but I am okay. Okay, Distress Ink away. The next thing I want to do is, I pre-did this. I took a book page and I used a ruler and I just pulled the sheets back like that, and then, you know, made them smaller. So that's going to be going on my cards. And also I ripped up torn edges of music sheets. So that, excuse me, is going on the corner. I'm gonna, well, you know what? I'm gonna adhere it to the edges. So I like this side, the other side better. So here we go. And I'm going to put it up here. There's one. Oh, and then I'm going to take some of this paper and I'm going to adhere it right there. I like the way that looks, and we're not done. We still have more to go. And you know what? When I make these, I'm going to make them in mass. And it's going to be like a day-long project. But in the end, I will have a nice collection for my ephemera box. And you know what? I'm going to cover this red a little bit, because that's a lot of red. Okay, we'll move that one over. And it's nice to have everything pre-cut. Let's see which side. I like this, the other side of this. So we're going to, and I really should be using a paper bag, excuse me, so that I don't have to spend time wiping down my cutting board. Okay, we'll put this here, there, and we'll use that, the other side of this. Yeah, I like the paper bag idea, and I just keep reusing it over and over again. And a piece of this. And I have to get back into meditating. I'm just like always busy, but that's no excuse. I'm up early in the morning, but my brain is like constantly thinking of this stuff. I'm actually addicted to doing this. I love it. And that's what it's all about. You have to find something that you enjoy doing. There's all different mediums. Let's go this way. You're going to go into different journals. It's not like anybody's going to see or compare one to the other. And you know, this is just the beginning. I mean, there's other things you can do with this stuff. I don't want to cover the orange. I really like orange. And everything, in my opinion, looks good against it. I get paintings, I put them up. They look fantastic over the orange. Green looks beautiful against it too. I chalk painted a piece of furniture that I just didn't like the color, you know, the color of. Where's my other? Okay, I'm missing a piece. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, back. So I couldn't find my other sentence strips, so I just had to rip up another one. Let me see. Put the glue on here. And I don't like the edge of that, so I'm going to leave it over, and I'm going to cut this piece off. Where are my scissors? Oh, there they are. Okay, I'll use these. Okay, just like that, better than the white. Where's my, there it is. Okay, so we got 7. Now the next thing we are going to do, believe it or not, we're dipping back into the ink. Okay, here we go. So we're going to get our wonderful Pyrex back on the table. And I'm going to use, where is it? Where are you? Here you are. It's a lighter. It's called Gathered Twigs. Whoops. And we're going to put that on the table. And then we're going to wet it down. And then we're just going to go over things. There we go. See that? And you know what? I'm going to... Where the heck? Okay. There we go. That's 1. 2. Okay, it's sopping it up. Maybe I should have wet the paper again. Let me see, wet the paper. See what happens. Yeah, that's the trick. You need to wet your paper again. Okay. And we're going to go in here. Okay, let's wet the paper. Actually, let's put down some more ink. Close that. Wet the paper. And here we go. Before, after. There we go. After. Okay, let's move that. That. Here we go. Okay, let's wet this. A friend of mine turned me on to a group called Stick Figure. And it's got some reggae, but it's also got other, I don't know what kind of music it is, but I really like it. It's very sexy too. Okay. I like that. Yes, I do. Okay, what's missing here? We're missing a piece of this. How did that happen? How'd you get away with that? Okay, here we go. There we go. So we're getting a storm. It's heading here. In, where do I want this? Nope, I want it like, whoops, sorry, I wasn't in camera. I want it like that. Yeah, we're getting a storm. It's supposed to hit us, I think, tomorrow, Wednesday. And I'm not in the least bit worried. Not one iota. I actually went to the store today and picked up a lot of junk food, which I really shouldn't have. But, you know, what else do you do when you're alone and a storm hits, you eat. You have fun. I'll take Baxter for a walk. I'll check it out. I'll be honest with you. These storms they're not good, but where I live, they're not as bad as they want us to believe. So, okay, there we go. All right, so now the next thing. What do I do next? Let me think. I definitely have to dry these, and I have to put them on the back of coffee dyed paper, and also I want to spritz them with black paint. Okay, so let me get that ready. Let me clean this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So the next thing you want to do is you want to get out this really thrifty Pyrex plate, or any plate will do, and you want to use black acrylic paint. Now this is not expensive. I might have paid $1 for it. And you want to, let me show you. You just put a little bit of that black paint in a bowl of your choice, and then you wet it down really good because you want to get it all liquidy. You know, you don't want it to be thick. Okay, so with this, let me water it more. The next thing you're going to do is wet your brush, and then you're going to use your Pyrex, but you're going to turn it over, and you're going to just hit some splashes. And the reason why you're using your Pyrex is because you do not want this to drip all over. And that's a lot of black, but you know what? It's okay. It's giving character, and that's what we want. Okay, so we want to put this over to the side because that has to dry, and I have to go inside with the hair dryer and dry this. Okay, wait a minute. So we have more. Let's get these in the tub here and wet our paintbrush and just put some splashes all around. Splash, 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 splash. That looks so good. I know I'm overdoing it, but you know, when you're having fun. Okay. Oh, one more. Okay, let's see. One more. And now I've only done, not completed 7 yet, but when I start doing this boy, which, you know what, now that we're supposed to have a storm, this is the perfect time for me to buckle down. I won't be at the paper outpost. Okay, folks, I'm going to dry these, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I went inside, I dried the cards, and then I backed them all to coffee dyed paper. Coffee dyed paper is super easy to do. It's just a time consuming, you know, to do all this. Anyway, so the next thing you want to do, and I know a lot of you are afraid of doing this, but I have a sewing machine and I like to sew, so I'm going to sew around here. But I did see that you can buy a stamp that looks like a sewing thread. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and I have sewed all around. So I left a little edge of paper, and while we're back together, I'm just gonna cut these and just talk about them. I mean, you can turn these into envelopes. Is that what you call it? No, tucks. You know, just put glue on these 3 sides, stick it on the paper, and then you can tuck things into it. Or you can use them to go into tucks as envelopes. Not as envelopes, as writing tabs. I absolutely love them. I think they came out great. And it's inspired me to now, I think my next ink choice will be lavender or purple. Some kind of purple. Because I really love the way purple and orange look together. And I think I would have let the teal stand out more, so maybe I would put teal closer to the end. Okay, nice. And so I think I made about 10 before this and then 7 now, so I'll have a little stash. But I really like these a lot. And you can use all different colors, you know. You don't have to use the colors that I chose. This just happens to be the colors that I have. And I really like it, the way that they came out. So, you know, I'm hoping that if you're enjoying this, that you would please send a like and please subscribe to my channel, because I am going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. And if you enjoy crafting or doing anything with scrapbooking or junk journaling, it's more fun to make these things yourself than buying the kits and assembling them, because you're using your own creativity, you're making them yourself, which gives you a sense of pride and a lot of enjoyment. I mean, there's great artists out there and you can purchase their stuff. You know, I'm not totally against that, but along with purchasing their stuff, it's fun to make your own stuff. So let me also state, hold on 1 minute, I want to come right back and remind everybody about something. Okay, I'm back. So just to go over these really cute artistic index cards that we painted with distress ink, and we used acrylic paints and water, paper and music paper, and then sewed around them. Oh, added coffee dyed paper on the back. And these are going to be a really nice addition to my journals. I have a real large collection of things that I have been working on, so I really hope that you get the word out, share my video, help me out here. And along with that, I also work for Pam at the Paper Outpost. So we are selling, these are fabric bundles, and along with the fabric bundle, you know, you get a newsletter and a special treat inside. You will get this vintage paper. This piece of paper, you know, they're all different, but this particular one says April 17th, 1895, with old newspaper and some stamps, along with some, I think this is, oh goodness me, I can't think of it. It's a fruit. Oh my God, a green fruit, and I can't get the name out, but that's okay. It's been dyed another color, and it's awesome. And you will find this on the Etsy shop at the Paper Outpost, and I will put that information below. The other thing is we're also selling these fundles, and these fundles have an enormous amount of, well, they have old vintage papers, from all different collections. I mean, it's serious in here. There's music sheets, there's vintage, you know, everything. What is this? Some kind of ledger and stuff like that. Along with that, you will also receive some really old paper written from a long time ago. What year was this? Can't be. Oh, 1977. Is that a 9? Yes, it is. Okay, pretty old. And along with that, some newspaper article. So if you want to get that to help with your junk journals, I will post the link down below. Okay, guys, I really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like and send me a nice little comment. I'd like to get to know you, and let me know what you're doing, because we all learn from each other, And please like and subscribe, share my video, greatly appreciated. Until I see you on the next one. Okay, have a great day. Bye.